Okay, so I'll just show you guys. Stan was back at the Colonial Honey Hole and he found some really cool stuff that we missed last year. There's a shoe buckle. That's got to be 1700s, and I'll show you guys the intricate, if you can see this on the phone or not, but very intricate detail on these. That's pewter, very heavy. There's another steel trade arrowhead that we missed, and a pewter spoon handle, which is also much heavier than I thought it would be. And the last item he found here is this really cool old lock. How old would you say that lock is?
1880. I googled it.
1880, so there you go. Okay, so we're doing a bit of a detour right now, guys. We've got a foundation here which is 1880s, and the old fellow who lives down the road from me, Hazard, he's 92, and this was their family plot, and it's now owned by a pit that operates back here. And we have permission to do, there's a few foundations, we've got some bottle dumps today we're going to check out, and a bunch of old historic sites. So this is the first stop. Good thing we just parked right there because Stan forgot his shovel, so we knew this foundation was here, but we didn't realize which house it belonged to, and the pit owner was just talking to us and he mentioned the name. We thought we had the Hazard Foundation at a different site, so this is where we're going to start. So right here is the actual house foundation. You can see it. And then all around here we've got yard. Quite a big yard actually, so. Well, first hole I got a nail. And John says he's on hole number 2. He says he's got silver.
Oh, wow.
I'd say it is.
What is it?
Spoon it's the head of a something fancy.
I gotcha.
For sure.
Let's clean that up.
That looks
yeah, that looks like silver. Look at that. Second hole.
Try to look for some marks or something.
Yeah.
Look at the ornateness of it, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good, good.
Oh, that's the weighting stuff right there. Where they weighted it.
Okay. So it is silver.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Very thin silver, but it's silver.
So he was digging way up there, and I said, why would there be a spoon up there if the foundation is behind me? But then I realized there's another foundation right there. So there could have been multiple houses in here. False alarm. Thought I had a silver coin there. But I should have known better because all I get are nails and things like this. Yeah, I think that's hand forged. It's definitely uneven.
Yeah, if you look at the thicknesses of the blades.
But it's not silver, Stan.
No, it's not silver.
Keep going.
It's still a yard ornament.
And so you can see these foundations here are actually stone. They're not block, they're actual stone. Alright, well, John's going to have 2 other detectors hoarding over on his spot here. He's got a pocket knife and a coin. So, I think we're going to pick up and move over here, buddy. I'll show you guys. Not the best result on the first coin. 1950. American. And there's the pocket knife. Again, not as old. I see what you're looking at. Okay, so yeah, either the well or root cellar. It's the well.
I'll be detecting that.
Nice. So I guess Stan's calling dibs is what he's saying.
Anybody, come on, bring it on, buddy. Get that detector down here.
So I pulled this out of the well, and you can see it's a gate of some kind, but more like a house gate than a well gate. There's John working the top tier here on the site. John says Voyager Sterling Cross or an old can. I know which one my money's on.
Old can.
Big old coil of barbed wire there.
No copper.
These guys have missed the obvious here, a la Oak Island. I found a stone with a flat face on it. And if we come to this angle here and we face north at precisely 32.6 degrees, we see it lines up with the fence posts. And somewhere in there is going to be treasure. We just need to figure out how many furlongs away it is.
Fathoms.
Fathoms. I don't know, this spot here just looks different. I don't know what it is. It's not easy to get into, but we're going to swing between all of these. It's going to take me a while. I don't know, it's just something right here is different. Well, look at this little guy. That's a tiny, tiny little snake there. He's got a nice orange belly on him. We'll just move him out of the hole and let him go. Okay, so I'm not finding a lot of proof of the old age. We know the age of this site though, and it's one of those places where there's foundations on foundations. So here is an old 1800s nail. Alright, so we spent an hour and a half here digging nails mostly, and we're going to move across to our second site, which is an 1880s bottle dump. Okay, so now he looks like he's ready. He's got the hat. Just want to show you guys, put some perspective here. Look at the size of this tree. Like there's so many old trees in here from the railroad that was put in, you know, 150 years ago. The railroad ended here and they actually sat for 10 years before they finished it, but we're almost at the bottle dump site now. Okay, so if we look right here, guys, razor wire. That's pretty old stuff. There's probably about a 9-foot section of it here. So here we are, guys, made it to the bottle dump. Stan was in here. He was talking about this a year ago. He told me he was going to find this. So
And you're walking on it right now.
Yeah.
See the foundation here, Jay? This is another foundation. It was drained where I'm standing. This
Yeah.
is the foundation drain.
he's got, oh, right away I see, look at this.
Yeah.
Dark pink. That's old. I mean, it's all 1880s, eh, you say?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, look at the tops. Yeah. Look at all, look at all the tops.
Cool. Let's see what we can find. See if we can find some that aren't
That's why I
broken.
brought the hook. See, but you got to stand off it because it seems they were throwing it all in the foundation.
So there's the top right there, guys. There's no screw tops there.
And the dime, John, I'll just show you. Wait a minute. That's the way it goes. Wait a minute. Brush, dude. He got himself a locket here, I think, with the glass in it.
Oh.
Definitely gold plated.
Ooh, gold plated for sure. A locket.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the back of this locket. Look at that. And the front, it has glass. So John's speculating that it wasn't a cheating and a throwing away of a locket, that she's actually probably buried here. What are you hiding here? What are you hiding?
I'll get that rock out there.
Well, there's the first almost intact one to come out. The top's just broken on it there. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Fancy.
Ooh.
Fancy but broken.
Where are we going here? Let's see what we got.
An old inkwell?
Yeah, that's what that is. An inkwell. 2 inkwell. Oh! 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 Okay, move over, John. You're done. Colored inkwell. Oh, you're choking me. I'm glad you got her. Look at this. Look at this. See?
That one I'm keeping.
Yeah.
That's an old one.
Oh, I think we got a paper, rock, scissors for that. Check that out, guys. That is, it's got bubbles in it. That is an old colored inkwell. That's 1880 whatever, or thereabouts anyways. Fantastic. So we got old boot leather here, 100-year-old or more boot leather.
This whole area.
Lots of medicine around here, buddy. Lots of medicine.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the old smalls here.
Oh, we got some kind of gear device here. Maybe could be clock of some kind or something else. I don't know. There's gears in it. I'm not sure that thing is what you think it is.
John got an old sickle blade. Now they would have had so many tools here for clearing the railroad tracks, from axes to picks. I mean, this place has got to be polluted with those kinds of artifacts.
Yeah.
There's more proof.
Yeah.
Okay, so while I was gone, Stan got one nice old one intact
Out
here.
of all this mountain of broken glass, a whole one.
Got a nice green hue to it, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's heavy. Heavy duty. Okay, so John opened up the locket there, and this is what was inside. There is the photograph that was in there. Can't make anything out on it, but she might have been a beauty at one time. Okay, so we moved into another pit here, and there was some shoe leather and stuff. Stan said they found an old coin in here last time they were here. And
a cufflink.
Cufflink. And I got a button or something right here. Right there. You guys have seen as much as I have. Well, I don't think there's a design on this. I gave it a good wipe down, but it's old.
Oh, Garrett, you have me baffled.
I don't know. It's shiny.
It's brass. And I imagine there's lots of instruments they used on the railroad back in the day that we know nothing about.
All right, look at this, guys. It's ornate. At first I couldn't tell what it was, so I cleaned the dirt out of it and off of it. It's a little alligator clip. But there's also writing on there, and it says November 27th, 1883, and I'm like, oh, there's somebody's name on it. No, it says Pat, as in patented, November 27th, 1883. But it's an ornate little clip anyway. Okay, so I left this sitting on top of the shoe leather, and John just came over, and he's like, you guys know what that is? And he thinks it's the top of a purse. I mean, it's pretty heavy duty, but, and then he gives it a rub, and he says, I think that's silver, and by golly, it did clean up right like silver. I don't know. So, could be. The payroll purse, that's what that was.
It looks like it was leather, so you see the bits of leather in there.
Yeah, I pulled a piece of leather out of it, but I still didn't put two and two together because it's so heavy duty that...
Yeah. It was definitely plated.
Well, I just took a big old square nail out of here, and I noticed there was something round. If you guys can see this right here, I thought it was a button, but it's not. It's a shotgun. Wow! Look at the size of that.
That is a real interesting, that's cut, but
Yep.
he uses a whistle.
As I was just showing these guys, that's cut into the side of it and looks like they made a whistle out of this shell.
One way to try it.
I did try it. I couldn't get any sound to come out.
No.
But that's
Well,
exactly
that-
what it looked like
that's
to
what it
me.
is.
Yeah,
That's
a
what it
whistle.
is. I've never seen a solid brass shotgun shell
Oh, yeah.
like that.
And that looks bigger than 12.
No, it says 12. It's
Does it?
stamped right on the end, 12. And there is other writing there, but I can't make it out. It's too tiny.
It's a total railroad collectible. This would be like a carved Civil War bullet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's totally like.
Would that ring in at brass?
Yeah.
60-ish?
Yeah. Mid-60s, I guess.
And you can see the writing. You'll be able to see it later on. But that's
Here, give it to me so I
Wow.
can pull it apart for him.
no. Don't pull that apart. That's no. I've never seen one.
I don't know. It's got to be late 1800s, right?
You'll have to Google all brass shotgun shells.
You know
and
what I think it is?
Well, they always say leave no stone unturned. And I tried to get the detector in here, but it wouldn't go. So let's give it a go with the pinpointer. You never know what's back in there. Railroad guy's hiding something. You never know. Come on, baby. Coin jar. Looks like a good hiding spot. Well, I'll tell you guys, these 1880s sites are fantastic to dig. You never know what you're going to find, but nail after nail after nail. Square nails ring up right in the 70, 80 coin good find range, and it can just drive you nuts. So we've spent hours today, probably 4 hours at the second site here, with not a lot to show for it, but it's a place that definitely needs to be gone over again. So nice.
Drinking out of a vintage flask.
Oh, they're so heavy, eh? That's always surprises me. They're so heavy duty.
Yeah, and it was way down there, right at the bottom here. Right at the bottom.
That's a real nice one. I like that.
That's one of the older ones in here.
That's cork top, obviously, again.
Got the lid?
Well, the pile grows, but there isn't a lot that is coming out intact.
But it's so nice and old.
Look at that, guys. That totally surprised me. I was thinking these were going to have corks in these bottles. Here's a glass stopper. Okay, so there is a nice old ornate wood stove leg. We found 2 of them, so Stan says there's got to be 2 more. There's another really old button, and there's the back off of it. So it's actually rounded. And it's broken. It just broke in my hand. But you can see there's little feet on here. So, yeah, an oldie. Alright guys, we are packing it out for the day. We got maybe a mile back to the vehicle. And that's it. Lots of bottles today, a bit of 1800 stuff. We will be back later this week, so we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.